Hey kiddos, hope everybody's doing well. Good to virtually meet up with you guys yesterday. Today's assignment's a Practice FRQ. I think we need to bone up on these because it looks like this is going to be the format of our AP exam. And so I got one, I think this is from 2016, regarding agriculture. So for our current unit, it asks, agriculture in the United States has changed significantly in the past few decades with respect to the past, present, and projected trends in agriculture shown in the graph above. Answer the following. And so let's look at the graph. We got a y-axis, number of farms, x-axis, years. And so the first thing we should notice is there's a steep decline in the number of dairy farms and kind of a slow incline in the number of organic farms. The first question is going to be harder than the second. First, identify, then explain two factors contributing to the steady decline in the number of dairy farms since 1970. All right, that's a really hard question. What's happening here is the number of farms is going down, but the actual number of or pounds of milk and dairy produced has stayed steady. So how has that happened? A, I think you guys should write about hormones that are being put into cows that help them produce more milk. B, big, huge corporations are basically buying up the small, independent, family-owned farms and consolidating them. So where there might have been 8 farms in Vermont, there's now one big, huge farm. All right? So that decreases the number of farms, but keeps the number of the amount of milk and dairy produced steady. Second question I think is a little bit easier. Identify and explain two factors contributing to the increase in the number of organic farms. Well, I think that's pretty self-explanatory if you guys have been watching the notes. It's about environmental concerns and people wanting to consume food that produces less pollution. And it's also about health concerns that people aren't sure about eating GMOs, genetically modified organisms, and so they see organic farming as a good solution to that. I know this is tough. Do your very best with it. Just a reminder, Thursday, Friday this week is for makeup. So go back into Pupil Path, find anything that you've got a 0 on that or is blank. Shoot me an email if you need to, and get that in so I can make sure your grade is as good as possible. All right, kiddos, be well.